Course Nation, Sanbonan Buffet 2. Welcome back to Football Trends with me, the QB. As you can see from your screens over T, finally, after 6 whole days, actually 7 days without any content, finally, Kaizer have decided to bless us with everything that we needed to know, especially since NGB what's going on? Our players coming back or Wenzagalane, but as you can see from the clip from the screen, Abachita, some of them are back, and I'm happy to say Uguti players like Kabelo Nkwasa has been spotted training. We have Riv Rosler, who was also spotted training, and now again Utalane Touch Mabaso, who was spotted training from the videos that I've just shown you. So definitely that is a good thing, good news for us. I'm happy about that. Kumbule, we did have a crisis, or we still do have a crisis in terms of left back, but with those players being back, it's a good sign. Yes, I'm not going to talk much about Tulane Tash Mabaso because obviously he plays mostly with DM, CM, and possibly, probably, maybe Uzuyibambi attacking someday. I don't know, but so far that's where he plays. He's a defensive midfielder who can play also centrally. So big ups to him. I am happy he's back. Remember, I did report initially there are players who are currently back, and we might expect some players to be back when we play against the Richards Bay. Siyadlala kusasa 7:30 lapha Princess Makoko Stadium. Now there is a comment that I quickly want to touch on before I jump to Elena prediction. This is a comment coming from Ulon. It's coming from Okayale too. She says we should let go of Nkosimpile Ngcobo because of a particular thing that Nkosimpile Ngcobo said. Now, hopefully, before I go any further, because it was during the live and I did not manage to read the comment. But then with what you said, because on that comment you said Nkosimpile Ngcobo said he doesn't mind losing. It's something he don't care. Like, I feel like you said he doesn't care about losing. That is quite heavy to hear something coming from a player like Nkosimpile Ngcobo, especially a Kaizer player. But now I have to ask your credibility. How sure are you with this? Because if it's possible you're saying something like this and it's not accurate, Bangaksua Koslami, I don't want to lie to you, you might get sued. But I feel like it's something that you wanted people to know, and for you to be able to say something like this, it means probably it is kind of true. It is something okhuluma ngayo because iyakudla enhlizweni ukuthi how can a player like Nkosimpile Ngcobo say something like that. So honestly speaking, if that is true, then maybe I honestly speaking, I don't see any problem in Chiefs letting go of him. But if it's not true, then it becomes a problem, a bit of a dispute back and forth. So I'm not gonna dwell much on that. But moving on, jumping to lineup here tomorrow, Buffet 2. Well, since we do see Riv Rosler in training, we do see Kabelo Nkwasa in training, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Hey, this is our team. We're gonna start with the Frost Buffet 2. We need him. Hopefully we can be able to keep a clean sheet on tomorrow's game, but I feel like I doubt, because we are playing against a team that is definitely, they know how to score against us as much as we know how to score against them. So hopefully we're gonna need to be more disciplined. I'm happy with the things that were being said by Ozita Kwinika in terms of what they will try by all means to make sure what they collect maximum points. Okay, fine. Moving on, goalkeeper wise, people are not happy with Brendan Peterson, but I feel like he's our number one skipper of A2. We cannot just change him just for fun unless there is an injury, which lapho yes ngamchincha. So we can put in another player. Let me just put this thing on silent because I'm getting call. So Brendan Peterson should be in post. And then looking at the centre back pairing, I don't think you need to change there. Let's bring in Aso Mikel, let him be paired with Ozita Kwinika. But last game, I was impressed. With how we played, for us to be able to play the Westlelenga corner. So it's a possibility we might see Umlo Isane in the starting 11, but either way, I'm fine. I'm fine with any. I don't mind any combination as long as it's going to work for us. Anginankinga. Though our center backs, all of them, they're currently on 1 yellow cards, which one is not bad. You know, you need a maximum of 4 so that you can be suspended and then you reset. But I'm particularly happy with Miguel so far. Since it's early the season, he's been a lot more disciplined, I think, so far, and he's a bit better compared to last season. So hopefully things are gonna be much better. And then on the right back, obviously, we do have Dylan Solomons who can come in. We do have Thabiso Munyane who can start. Well, for tomorrow's game, I think it's a game that needs Dylan Solomons to start on the right back. And then moving on, we look at the DM, the CM, and the attacking midfield. When it comes to that one, well, defensively, whew, yeah, or Ox, ngeke something for tomorrow's game. Do we need Ox? Okay, maybe we can play Ox, but I don't think we will need Ox. Though we can play Ox paired with Dumaboe. It's a good combination. And then looking at the attacking midfield, yeah. I wish to see him do Lapana, but I'm guessing coach is gonna decide to go with another player, probably Ethan Chislet, or maybe he might do what he did last game where we played without an attacking midfielder. So possibly, I think maybe, just maybe for tomorrow's game, do or die might start as an attacking midfielder. If not, then I will have my confirmation, Oti. Coach Fernando da Cruz doesn't want Mdudu Shabalala to play as an attacking midfield, but rather as a winger. So we will see on tomorrow's game. My early game, and remember he's back from the injury. Now training corner. So big ups to him. And then looking at the wing side, obviously we know Ukono Pili Wafe too. I don't think I need to say anything else because it's a combination that is working, and we need to keep at it so that Ikono cooler and have more stronger bonds so as we are balanced. So bring in Langalete Pili and then bring in Uluk Batman and Jongoba Jibisenza in the beginning. And then on the right wing, that's where again we can try, bringing in players like Okanye Samayo. But the problem is, I'm not too sure about fitness levels there, okay? So he might come in a bit later on. But then we do have Mfundo Vilagazi who can come in, and definitely that is the player that we need to start for tomorrow's game. I know some of you might be saying, as a center forward, we need Ikodaro or Flavio Silva. Well, Angzang Bambone from the training sessions. If you did, guys, please let me know. Maybe Mbugeling Chakila, but that's what I think in terms of, the squad. But either way, that is my lineup prediction for tomorrow's clash. Please also let me know what you think about tomorrow's game. And if we play like that, possibly we can score at least 2 goals. And then it's Pumeganj. Batini, Gone Ganj. Well, Wakosi, this is it. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.